Hi guys and welcome back to Rustic Wood. Today we're actually going to making a necklace pendant. Today I'm going to use a piece of crimson red wood. I've already drawn my wolf head pendant onto the wood. So let's get started. First what I'm going to do is I've made a little spot there where I want to drill my hole for my necklace to go through. For that I'm going to use a 5mm drill bit. This wood actually feels like a bit plasticky. Now around the head, I'm just going to drill a couple of holes out just to get that piece of wood out faster. And I'm going to use a 3mm wood drill bit. This wood actually smells a bit nice. Now seeing that all my holes are drilled, now I'm going to get my sanding machine out and I'm going to start sanding it down. And I've worked with this wood before and I've learned that you actually need to use a mask for that. It's a bit rough on you. So I guess, let's get dusty. Whew. Now that that's done, Just to give you a rough idea about what I mean about this wood actually feeling like a bit plasticky. Let me just see here. This is what it does if you cut it. It almost looks like plastic shavings. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the belt side of my belt sander to get most of the wood away around the ears and the head and on top of the head. Let's make it more dusty. Seeing that I already have the shape of my wolf's head, I'm just going to make it a bit thinner, and then I'm going to start carving out the rest of the face. For that, I'm going to use my Dremel. Let's just turn this around. Geez, the place is going to be full of dust when I'm done here. I'm glad that's over with. So now that I have the thickness that I'm happy with for my pendant, I'm just going to clean my edges off, but first I think let's start carving out the ears and the sides of the head. I think let me just open my garage door a bit. That's a lot better. I'm going to move you guys over here so that you can see a bit better. Oh, it's not plugged in. I think I should remove it. I'm going to use my Dremel that I can only use for carving. You know what? I think let's go back to the sanding machine. I'm just going to swing you guys around. For this, I'm going to be extra careful because I do not want to go over my lines. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going back to my Dremel with a other drill bit, and then I'm just going to clean up these marks that I just sanded out and just give it a bit of depth. For this I'm using something called a sanding stone. And now that I'm done with that, all I'm going to do is just go back to my belt sander quickly and just clean up the face. And there you have it. So seeing that it's a bit rough around the edges, I'm just going to put it into my clamp vise and I'm just going to clean it off with a file. Or actually my drill clamp. Let me just get the other one for the round corners. And there we go. All we have to do is just run it through sandpaper now. First off, I'm going to use 220 grit. This is the 220 grit. And then I'm just going to make it nice and smooth with 400. Now that I'm done with 220, I'm going to go to 400. This also takes a while, so sand to your heart's content. For this I'm going to prefer to use a wood block. Okay. I'm just going to clean off the edges. Now that I'm done with sanding, I'm just going to give it a clear coat. And I'm just going to spray it on. Where's my thingy bob? Just going to close here for the wind. I actually use this for my rings. I clamp my ring on the inside with it, like that. And it actually comes very, very, very handy. And there we go. We have a crimson red wood necklace pendant. All the excess drippage I'm just going to wipe off, and then I will put a picture at the end of the video so you guys can see how it looks. Hi guys, as promised, here is the finished product of today's video. I only used a piece of paracord just to tie it on and to make a necklace. So guys, if you went on to enjoy today's video, please like and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in the next Dusty episode.